In a stunning moment that caught fans by surprise and sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, Wang Yibo, China's multi-talented superstar known for his enigmatic presence and carefully guarded personal life, finally revealed the person he dreams of marrying. After years of speculation, cryptic interviews, and romantic rumors swirling around him, Yibo's emotional confession shattered the silence, leaving fans teary-eyed and speechless. The revelation happened during a candid sit-down interview as part of a special segment for his upcoming film promotion. With warm lighting, soft piano music in the background, and a serene ambience that stripped away the glitz of fame, Wang Yibo was more vulnerable than ever before. The interviewer, known for her no-holds-barred style, gently asked the question fans have been dying to hear. "Yibo, if you could marry anyone, someone from your past, present, or someone the world doesn't even know, who would it be?" Yibo smiled, a smile that held years of secrets, and then, after a pause that felt like a heartbeat suspended in time, he whispered a name. He didn't mention a full name, but he said enough. "There's someone who's always been a constant in my life. No matter how far we drift, how silent things get between us, or how the world changes, my heart still chooses them. If I could marry anyone, it would be the person who knows the real me, the one who sees me when the cameras are off. That person they've always felt like home." The cryptic yet heartfelt message immediately set the internet ablaze. Social media platforms exploded with trending hashtags like #IboMarriageConfession, #TheOneHeChose, and #IboRevealed. Fans began dissecting every interaction, every post, every smile from past years to decode the mystery identity of the one who feels like home. Some speculated it was a long-lost love from his pre-fame days, someone who remained in his heart despite time and distance. Others were convinced he was referring to a known celebrity, someone he shared the screen, and perhaps his heart, with. But what sent fans spiraling further was what came next. When pressed if the person knew how he felt, Wang Yibo looked down, his voice softer this time. "I think they know. Or maybe they've always known. I just never had the courage to say it out loud until now." This rare confession revealed a side of Wang Yibo the public had never seen before, a man not just driven by ambition, speed, and artistry, but by love, longing, and the kind of emotional depth that can only come from holding a secret too tightly for too long. Industry insiders were quick to throw in their own guesses. Some believe the confession points to a fellow artist he's been rumored to be close with, perhaps a certain singer-actor with whom he's shared undeniable chemistry on screen and off. Others suggest the one might not be famous at all, someone from his past life who has stayed out of the spotlight but never out of his thoughts. As speculation runs wild, Wang Yibo himself has remained silent after the interview aired. No clarification, no posts, no denial. And maybe that's the magic of it. In a world obsessed with instant answers and celebrity gossip, Wang Yibo gave fans something far more valuable: authenticity. His confession wasn't just about love. It was about vulnerability, courage, and the reality that even global stars have quiet hearts yearning for something real. What comes next remains a mystery. Will he one day name the person publicly? Will there be a wedding announcement? Or will this be one of those rare moments where mystery and emotion are enough? One thing is clear: the name may not have been spoken fully, but the heart behind it was. And now, the world waits, not for gossip, but for love. The one he chose. Fans decode Wang Yibo's heartfelt confession. In the hours following Wang Yibo's deeply emotional revelation, fan communities went into full investigative mode. Forums lit up like wildfire. Fan clubs across Weibo, TikTok, Twitter, and Douyin began comparing past interviews, fan interactions, and behind-the-scenes clips. They weren't just looking for gossip, they were looking for the truth. One particular clip from a fan meet in 2019 resurfaced. In it, Yibo had been asked to describe his ideal partner. His response was poetic and somewhat haunting. "Someone who understands silence, someone I don't have to impress, because their heart already knows mine." That line had gone unnoticed for years, but now it carried an entirely new weight. Clues point to a familiar face. Among the many names tossed around by fans, one name began to dominate discussion: Xiaozhan. The bond between Yibo and Xiaozhan had long been a subject of fascination and admiration, especially since their explosive on-screen chemistry in The Untamed. But more than just their fictional roles, what stood out to fans were the off-camera glances, the unscripted laughter, the unspoken understanding that seemed to tether them together even in silence. Backstage footage from award shows showed fleeting hand touches. Interviews revealed them finishing each other's sentences, laughing at inside jokes no one else understood. A fan even pointed out how, in one old vlog, Yibo was seen absent-mindedly doodling the character, Jean, on a notebook. Coincidence? Maybe. But fans didn't think so. One fan commented, "He never said the name. But he didn't have to. Every time he talks about someone who brings him peace, his eyes soften. And that only ever happens around Xiaozhan." A silent reaction from the alleged one. Interestingly, Xiaozhan, who had been quiet on social media for weeks, posted a single line to his account the morning after the interview aired. Some truths don't need to be shouted. They're felt. The cryptic nature of the post, paired with the timing, sent fans into a frenzy. Was this his way of acknowledging Yibo's confession? Was it confirmation of a love that's been quietly brewing behind closed doors? Neither party made an official statement afterward. But sometimes, silence speaks the loudest. From speculation to hope. What makes this revelation so impactful isn't just the possibility of romance, it's the humanity behind it. For years, Wang Yibo has been seen as the untouchable idol, the motorbike racing, dance-breaking, cold-faced heartthrob who rarely lets anyone in. But this time he did. And the world embraced it. Fans started trending hashtags like #YiboDeservesLove, #LetHimBeHappy, and even #MarryTheOneYouLove. Emotional letters flooded his fan mail inbox, not to demand clarity, but to thank him for trusting the world enough to show his heart. One fan wrote, "Yibo, you don't owe us a name. You gave us something more powerful, a reminder that real love exists, even in the shadows of fame." What's next for Wang Yibo? As the media scrambles for exclusives and fans continue their love-fueled investigations, Wang Yibo has returned to his usual schedule. He's filming, dancing, performing, but those who've watched him closely swear something has changed. His smile lingers longer now. He's lighter on his feet. And maybe, just maybe, he's free. Whether or not he chooses to marry soon, or ever, one thing is certain. The person Wang Yibo holds in his heart is no longer a secret buried beneath the surface. It's been brought into the light, tenderly and bravely. And in a world where vulnerability is rare, that alone is a kind of victory. When Wang Yibo finally walks down the aisle, whether publicly or privately, it won't just be the end of a long-kept secret. It'll be the beginning of a love story written not in headlines, but in moments only two hearts could ever understand.